we're talking about how to energetically make your goals easier. In video one, we just kind of really got connected of like your goal and just the work of doing it and how it can create that energetic barrier to increase. Like it keeps getting stronger and stronger. And we got in contact with what that barrier felt like. On level one, we actually went in there and started infusing our body with our goal, right? And starting to dissipate that resistance. Now we're going to take it to the next level. This one's a little more challenging, similar to the first one, but it's just there's a little more involved, right? And it's not necessarily something that you can do everywhere. Like you don't have to plan it. Maybe do it at home while you're standing. It's easier to do it when you're standing, and just know this one's going to be a little more difficult. We got more levels and pushes it deeper. So in level one, we talked about kind of energetically putting that white light with your goal intention in there, right? This time we're going to do similar, but you're actually going to touch physically body because we're going to kind of trigger your body, calm your body. So we're going to physically start calming you down while also implanting this goal, because there's a level of resistance is a level of like fear, level of trauma, level of like, oh, I don't know, that's dangerous, right? So we're going to also, while implanting that, like, hey, I want this, but also calming. So we're going to physically calm ourselves too while doing that. So now, you will be doing these hand movements. I'll step back a little bit here. Maybe you can see me a little better. So we're infusing with white light, but you're also kind of giving yourself a squeeze too. You're just gonna be thinking, okay, infuse with that white light and your goals in there, right? And you can say it too. You'll say it to yourself. You're putting it in, like you're putting it in with your hand physically. Just put it in there. Put it in there. Like you put it in this hand, like the white light pushing it in. And really getting it in there. But you're also calming down your nervous system physically to have it. Just squeeze it in there. Like I said, it's a little more than the one where you can just kind of, just visualize it, and you can be laying in bed, not moving. That's easier. But this, you're actually going to start pushing, touching. It takes a little more work. And the same with your head. Fuse it in there. See it going in. Saying it to yourself. It's level 2. We do a little more work now. The back might be a little hard, so you kind of just that one part in the middle, fusing it in. You push from here. Just think of your hands on behind you, pushing on your upper back, pushing it in. You're pushing it in, pushing in that light with intention while saying it. Pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in. You're going to go down our left leg. I don't know if I'm on the camera, but disappearing. And you're touching each part. Keep touching each part. Get in there, get in your toes, get the bottom of your feet. Step back a bit. I don't think I'll be in camera, but then going down your right leg. And you're pushing it in that leg. And it might take a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, because you're doing a couple things. Push on your body, and it's going to give you some feedback of like it might have some kind of nervousness to that. So it's going to kind of pull you out of your intention. But you're putting back, with the white light while saying it. Like I said, it's a little harder. If you did yesterday's video, know that it's a little bit more difficult. Now you got it all inside you, all right? Maybe a couple touch-ups. Just refill it, and sometimes you might want to just get a filling without touching, because that's a little easier. Fill it back up, and then we're going to do the breathe in. Look at that. You breathe in, stretching it just a little bit, and then bringing it in. Kind of use your hand movements on that. Pull it in, doing a little bit more. We're actually using our hands. All right, so now we're going to step it up a little bit more. Same thing. We're fusing it in, right? So fuse it, touch it. Kind of got a hand to that. You're saying it, saying the thing. And then we're going to kind of make a little bit more of a bubble around it too. So give you kind of like 3 or 4 inches of extra light, right? Same thing here. Squeeze it in, pack it in, and then like 4 inches of extra. And same thing, squeezing it in, squeezing it in, then getting the back, squeezing it in, and giving that little extra bubble, a little extra. See what we're doing, a little extra. Squeeze it in, Get in the legs. Did the right, you can do the left first. Squeezing in. I'm gonna redo that. And put the extra amount around. Extra amount around. Right? So now we've squeezed in a bunch, you know. You're using your intention, using your light, you're squeezing your body. Now you got kind of like that 4-inch aura too of that. We're gonna breathe out to that 4 inches, and we're gonna pull that 4 inches and all the light that we put in. Really feel it start packing in there. And you'll know if you did yesterday that some of that previous light is in there packing in. And this is your goal. Breathing out, pulling it all in, pulling it all in, helping it out with your hands, pulling it all in. This is all for you. Breathing out a bit, pulling it all in, pulling it all in. All right, we're gonna do it one more time like we did 3 on the first day. But no, I mean, like, this is your number one goal. One of your top goals. So spend a little time to energetically, like, bring this in, actually make it like home inside your body. It's huge, huge, huge. Not to mention, you probably notice if you look out, things are going to be starting to be brighter, crisper. You know, we're doing good. We're clearing the path. So one more time, like I said, it's level 2. It's a lot harder. So once again, touching the body while putting in that intention with the light, filling it up. All full. Once again, it's a little bit more difficult, but you're probably getting the hang of it now. Filling it all up. And you put that 4 inches. That one's easy because we practiced that yesterday. Oh, there we go. It's a little harder walking you through it while trying to do it too, but that's fine. And also squeezing it in because you're also saying it too. Infusing it in. An extra. And down front. Fusing it in. Really packing it in there. Using your hands to help. Down the back. You use this as the back. You're pushing, but you're feeling as you're pushing there. Oh yeah, there we go. Really push it this time. Really get there. Alright, down the legs. I just go around the waist. Pull it in. Down the leg. I'm doing the left right now. Disappear. Get the bottom of your feet. Down the right. And then you're going to put that aura around them. Just saying your goal, putting it in with the white light. I'm going to breathe out and pull it in. And pulling it in. Breathing out that force, just pulling it all in. This is all for you. This is your goal, going into your body. Getting anchored there. Breathing out and pulling it in. And just take a moment just to feel that. That's your goal. Now it's starting to get in your body. So when you start going for it, you're starting to melt away a lot of that resistance. You'll probably see once you come out, just that little exercise, things will start looking crisper, brighter. You know, level 2 is harder. You got to do the hand stuff. You're actually, there's a purpose. I mean, it's to, you know, somatically calm your body down too, while you're also like physically pulling it in. You know, it gives you that kind of like 3D, 5D, because you're going to start translating, you know, your 5D intention, your 5D will into actually 3D actions. Because you can get your goal, you're going to be some 3D actions you're going to take, but you're prepping the 5D, so all the magic can start happening, and then it makes that 3D actions that you need to do a lot simpler, and just like in your heart. I mean, you can just so much simpler as like the piece that you're going to go do it. I mean, because climbing the mountain, like whatever the goal is, that's hard enough, but when you have all that doubt and all the resistance and all the, oh, what's going to happen, that just makes it the miserable process. When we leave that all behind, then even the effort of your goal can be like enthusiasm. I mean, there'll be an enthusiasm there, an excitement there of like, you know, like, yeah, this is hard, but I like this. I'm alive, right? But you need to clear out that energetic stuff. So that was level 2. We're going to be doing level 3, taking it to another level. So that just infuses it deeper, clears out the energetic blocks further. But like I said, you can do level 2. I mean, if level 1 was like, That's the most I want to do for now. Do that for a week, you know, until you build that muscle. And then like, okay, now level 2, ooh, that's a couple more components put in. Okay, I mean, you're worth it. Your big goals are worth it. So maybe do that for a week. But if you're ready, just, you know, hop into level 3. Tomorrow we'll do level 3, and it'll just be another deeper level, deeper level, deeper level, really clearing out the body and helping you make your goals, like energetically make it easier to get your goals. So if you liked it, give me a like button. If you felt it in your body, give me a like. Also subscribe, because then you'll get level 3. And until we talk again, have a blessed day or a blessed night.